Now we have an award which is the ultimate award for the evening. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of that person. And I've grown up under the umbrella that was created by that person. And this is the Lifetime Achievement Award in the name of Maritime Legend Lifetime Achievement Honor. But before that, and the problem is when I start reading out the name, you will understand who the award goes to, because none of us in the industry has achieved what he has achieved throughout the ages. So by the time I finish it, obviously everybody will know. But before that, don't clap till he comes on stage. In recognition of an exceptional career spanning over 4 decades, he is one of the most revered and influential figures in the maritime industry. His journey began in 1970-72 batch of T.S. Dufferin, followed by an apprenticeship with Jayanti Shipping and the Shipping Corporation of India. After an accomplished sailing career, he joined Volume Ship Management in 1978, eventually earning command in 1982. His contribution to Volume Shipping Management culminated in his role as Managing Director of Volume Ship Management in 2004 and 2017, where he later served as the chairman and until his retirement in 2019. He has been a cornerstone in advancing Indian seafarers' employability on foreign flag ships, significantly contributing to the global shipping industry's trust in Indian talent. His leadership was marked by a steadfast commitment to the welfare of the seafarers, gender diversity, and inclusivity across the maritime sector. His advocacy for seafarers' rights and his work in raising industry standards have been profound and far-reaching. Among his many leadership roles, he has served as the Vice Chairman of the International Maritime Employees Council, IMEC Chairman of the Foreign Owners Ship Managers Association, FOSMA, for umpteen number of times, Chairman of the Maritime Floating Staff Welfare Trust and Fund. His influence extended beyond Indian shores as the global head of Volume Foundation, dedicated to enhancing the training and welfare for seafarers worldwide. I can go on and on and on. His distinguished service includes his contributions as chairman of the Norwegian Business Association of India, membership of the Government of India Seafarers Welfare Board, and advisory roles within the DNV, ICSW Asia, and several parliamentary and ministerial committees. His enduring legacy in his unwavering commitment to mentoring the next generation of maritime professionals and leaders. He continues to guide FOSMA as a mentor to its board, and his vision and dedication remains an inspiration to all who have had the privilege to work with him in the industry. In honor of his remarkable contributions and pioneering spirit and lifelong dedication to maritime excellence, the Naval Connection and Ganpat University profoundly confers the Maritime Legend Lifetime Achievement Honor. Let's, ladies and gentlemen, give him a standing ovation to Captain, none other than Captain Naveen Passey.
Thank you, TNC. Thank you, Shaukat. And thank you to Ganpat University. Thank you to the jury who has found it wise in their own thinking. There's no jury? Okay, fine. So I'm doubly honored then. But honestly, the amount of credit that he has given to me for all these achievements are way taller than even my height, you know. And actually the words exceed even my age. So I have to give some credit to all the stuff that's been written about this thing. But today, especially, you know, in front of the people who are standing at the bar, I stand proud. I stand more than anything else. I stand humbled that the industry has chosen for me to be here and saying these few words to you. You know, there's a famous saying that no man is an island. And none of this could ever have been achieved by anybody, not just me, by anybody in the entire stratosphere in their single entity. Only God can do that. And I think everybody who else is on this earth cannot achieve it. So more than anything else, I owe it to the people who have been with me, to my team at Wallam especially, who gave me the opportunity to be and do what I could do, to my industry colleagues, people at FOSMA, where I had the privilege of actually not just, you know, the position, but the privilege and honor of being with FOSMA, to other industry colleagues who've supported whatever we did. You see some of them actually, you know, sitting over here. I can't acknowledge everybody by name, but you know that I'm referring to you. And it is humbling to stand here and be sort of together in this stalwart company and be talking to you over here. It's been a long journey. And it's had its twists, it's had its turns, but every single day has been a fantastic memory for me, a fantastic journey for me. And seeing the number of, what can I say, not old people, but the elder people, you know, around at the corner. But more than that, seeing the number of youngsters in this room. Youngsters, look up from your devices. And I'm here with you. And I want to tell you a story. I started this journey perhaps younger than you were. Today's enrollment age is more. I started my journey much younger than you were. I was young, and when you're young, you're stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, but I'm telling you that I was stupid. And I had these fiery ideas in my head, and I was an absolute rebel when I was a kid. So at the age of 16 plus, I had this great, you know, discussion and fight with my dad. And I said, okay, that's it. And my dad was very silent in all his wisdom. And I said, Dad, that's it. And I was hoping that he will say, koi nahi beta, aaja wapis. He never said, aaja wapis. And I walked out of that room at 16 plus, kurta pajama, a pair of chappals, and I had these coins worth about 3 rupees in my pocket, and I walked out. And as soon as I walked out, I knew that I had done really something, you know, talk about stupid, but this was magnanimity. I am telling you this so that you don't do it. Not that you do it, but don't do it. And when I walked out of that door, my dad was as proud as I was. He was wise, I was stupid. He never called me back. He said, Jaane do, bhatakne do, then he will understand what life is all about. And that was a treacherous journey. The moment I walked out of the door, I knew I'd made a mistake, but I was too proud. I was young, I was stupid, and I was too proud. But I went on, and lo and behold, somewhere along the line, luck looked at me, and then I went into the Dufferin. And Dufferin in 70-72 was, it was the institution which everybody looked up to. But somehow I got inside. And then I graduated from there. And just before graduation, being the rebel that I was, I again got into trouble. And the captain superintendent, in his wisdom, he said, all right, Captain Passey, you have been chief cadet captain of the ship, but now you are an ordinary cadet, and would you please find it in your heart to pack up your bags and get the hell out of Dufferin? You're out of here, and you've been given extra sea time. From those days, when I went out there, I was very, very fortunate that I had somebody who had faith in me. One of the biggest things that I say that the treasure that I got was when I was on the Dufferin. You know, we used to have, tell me one thing, you guys in your institutes, do you have an annual ball, or do you have a dance, or do you have a social evening where you all get together and meet new people in your institutes? Yes, no? No. But I tell you, you're missing something. And for all the people who are looking after these youngsters, you must have an evening like this where they get to meet together. The reason I'm saying this is, I met my now wife at that time when I was 17, 18 years old, and she changed my life. She really changed my life. And to all the women in this room, I tell you, every single guy in this room may not acknowledge it, but in their heart they know that when you meet that special person, they change your life. And she changed my life, and she's still, after knowing her for 55 years, she is still the heartbeat of my life today. She couldn't make it over here. She couldn't make it here, and she's very apologetic, but they've stopped the flights to Bombay, and she can't take the drive. So, but I have the courage to say this, perhaps because she's not over here right now. Okay, and then life goes on, but I'm going to repeat what I said before. No one person can do it alone. And without the support of the industry, without the support of the people that have been here, Bombay, Singapore, the US, I see everybody over here, friends, colleagues, my Pune city person, Karen Suvdar, sitting right over here. Thank you for being here, and great award. I just want to say that I'm not sure whether I deserve this or not, but thank you, industry. Thank you, Naval Connection. And thank you, everybody in this room, for giving me the support, giving me the encouragement, and giving me the love that you've given me over the years. And I humbly, humbly accept this award on behalf of every single person. It's not mine. It is our award. It is a recognition for all the stuff that we are doing together. And for the next generation, you have large shoes to fill. You've heard and seen all the people who were here receiving and accepting awards, and you were part of it. Now get out from there and be right here where you are giving away the awards. Imagine yourself being called on stage one day and saying, may I have Mr. So-and-so or Miss So-and-so. I hope there'll be a lot more Miss and Mrs. So-and-sos standing on stage and giving awards than just the misses. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. And I am deeply grateful. Thank you.